Hello everybody, this is my homework. Today mini stories. Let's start.
Hello, welcome to the mini story for the race. Let's get started. It was 5 o'clock and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
Oh,
When was Alan riding his motorcycle?
it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Alan riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
Well, at 5 o'clock, right? At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Was Alan riding his car? Or was Alan riding his motorcycle?
Motorcycle. Yes, Alan riding. Alan was riding his motorcycle.
Well, of course, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Where was Alan riding his motorcycle?
In San Francisco, Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
When was he riding?
It's 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock,
It's 5
Alan
o'clock.
was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
Yes.
He was riding down Van Ness Street and came to a stoplight.
Oh.
Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Alan. Alan was riding down Van Ness Street.
Alan. Alan was riding down Van Ness Street. What was he riding on? On a motorcycle. He was riding on his motorcycle.
Yes.
Was he riding down Market Street?
No. Not Market Street. He wasn't riding down Market Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street.
No, not Market Street. He wasn't riding down Market Street. Was he riding down Lombard Street?
No. He wasn't riding down Lambeau Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street.
No, he wasn't riding down Lombard Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street.
Yes.
When? When was he riding down Van Ness Street?
It's 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, he was riding down Van Ness Street. Yes.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock,
It's 5 o'clock.
he was riding down Van Ness Street. Who was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock?
Alan. Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock. Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock.
Alan. Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock. Was he in a truck?
No, he wasn't in a truck. He was on his motorcycle and he came to a stoplight.
No, he wasn't in a truck. He was on his motorcycle. and he came to a stoplight. Did Alan come to a go light?
Dirty. No, he didn't came to go light. He came to stop light.
He came to a stoplight. We never say go light. We only say stoplight. Who came to a stoplight?
Alan, of course. Alan came to stop light.
Alan, of course. Alan came to a stoplight. What was he on when he came to a stoplight?
A motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight.
A motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight. Where was the stoplight?
On Van Ness Street. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street.
Well, on Van Ness Street. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Was the stoplight on Embarcadero Street? Or was the stoplight on Van Ness Street?
Van Ness Street, of course. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street.
Van Ness, of course, Van Ness. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Who was at the stoplight?
Alan was at the stoplight.
Alan was at the stoplight. Which city was Alan in?
In San Francisco. Alan was in San Francisco.
In San Francisco, of course.
San Francisco.
Alan was in San Francisco. Where is Van Ness?
In San Francisco. Van Ness Street is in San Francisco.
Well, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Is Van Ness Street in New York? Or is Van Ness Street in San Francisco?
San Francisco. Yes. Van Ness Street is in San Francisco.
Well, of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco. Where was Alan riding?
He was riding he was riding on Van Ness Street in San Francisco, and he came to a stoplight.
He was riding on Van Ness Street in San Francisco, and he came to a stoplight. A red Ferrari pulled up next to him.
Oh,
Did the red Ferrari pull up behind him?
no, not behind him. The red Ferrari pulled up next to him.
No, not behind him. The red Ferrari pulled up next to him. What pulled up next to Alan?
A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Says, thanks for watching.